All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for your patience, as I've been really struggling with video, with sound. I got a new mic just today. Hopefully this works. If this one doesn't work, look, everybody's just gonna have to struggle because I've done everything within my power. I just have to start messing around with settings and everything else in between to make it easier on you guys. So I don't know how this is gonna come out. It seem like it's gonna come out just fine, but we will find out. And also, as far as the video is concerned, you guys see that I've been doing a little bit of different things as well. So thank you for hanging in there. Let's go ahead and get started with this Crypto Quickie, as we have a lot to talk about. And not only that, but I also want to talk about Holochain a little bit at the end of the video. So this first part is going to be the Crypto Quickie. The second part is going to talk about Holochain and the interview between with Mary Camacho. But first, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. eToro Exchange adds Dogecoin due to client demand. NASDAQ traded Mogul acquires Ethereum, plans to allocate 5% of its cash in crypto. DeFi Oracle Umbrella Network migrates to Binance Smart Chain. Obviously, Ethereum's fees are becoming high, so Binance Smart Chain is really starting to come up a little bit. Digital Currency Group plans to put up $750 million into shares of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Venezuelan crypto regulator Sonacrypt strengthens AML KYC requirements, or for many of you guys who don't know, anti-monitoring laws and know your customer requirements for virtual asset service providers. CME launches micro Bitcoin futures, which is interesting. MasterCard adds 6 startups to accelerator, including blockchain payments provider. Bitcoin Depot installs more than 350 new crypto ATMs in the US. As you guys have seen, I personally am kind of sort of excited about that. Just seeing Bitcoin, like my first Bitcoin machine over here in Georgia, that was really cool. So hopefully I can expect to see more in the future. It was funny because even the store clerk, she was like, "Oh, you're excited?" She's like, "I don't understand cryptocurrency." And I'm like, "Well, you know," she's like, I trying to explain to her a little bit. And she's like, "Oh, what's all those codes and stuff?" I was confused, and then she didn't know anything. But anyways, it was cute. Big Step announces U.S. expansion among 570% growth. PayPal has held exploratory talks about launching a stablecoin. Now, what's interesting about this is last time when Facebook tried to talk about launching a stablecoin or any kind of cryptocurrency, it got a lot of pushback. So we're going to find out if there's going to be a lot of pushback in this case as well. eBay exploring cryptocurrency payments. Digital Dollar Project to launch 5 CBDC pilots over the next 12 months. They've been working on this for a while now. I don't even believe that it's over the next 12 months or that it's 5 pilots. I believe that they already started. Maybe not the pilots, but I do believe that they've already started creating it, and they already started a long time ago. I don't know if they're going to call it Fed 1 or Fed Dollar 1 or whatever, but we'll find out exactly what's going to happen there. All right, Fed's vice chair for supervision calls for bank regulators to pay more attention to cryptocurrency, as they should. I have no idea what the hell's going on with these banks out here, but they really need to get their act together when it comes to cryptocurrency. BlockCap plans to have 50K Bitcoin miners operational by 2023. Did you guys hear what I said? BlockCap, plans to have 50,000 Bitcoin miners operational by 2023. So if many of you guys are out there thinking that Bitcoin is going to go to zero or that nothing's going to happen, I'm going to tell you, these guys don't spend millions and millions of dollars building building up these mining rigs and stuff. Not rig, but you guys know what I mean. These miners for cryptocurrency, only for it to be dead. Crypto exchange Coinbase launches organization to support charitable causes, which is really great. I really appreciate how cryptocurrency exchanges are now starting to become more charitable to people. Now, as far as Coinbase is concerned, I hope they're get a little bit more charitable to their own customers, because their customer service is horrible. And if you want to grow as a company, you're going to need proper customer service. Anyway, employers paid worker in crypto then demanded it back when price rose. So apparently a guy got paid in crypto from the employer. The employer was like, well, it rose, so now he want the money back. That's not the way it works. Man, they got some Indian givers out there. And by the way, that's just a statement for many of you guys who don't understand. That's not to be derogatory or anything else in between. And I apologize if I offended anyone. It's just a regular statement that I always say. Turkey moves to cover crypto service providers under its money laundering regulations. Obviously, you guys know what's been happening over in Turkey. There's been a lot of issues going on as far as they're concerned. So they had those two exchanges to kind of like, I don't know, run away with people's money, and now they're searching for them. Refinance welcomes decentralized protocol QuickSwap to build on the Reef chain. Ripple client Tranglo to power payments between Australia and China, which really should be interesting. I tell everyone all the time, please, you have to, especially if you're here in America, you have to pay attention to what's happening in China. Over in Asia, period. We're over here with our fingers stuck, like our thumbs stuck in our mouths, and we're not understanding exactly what's going on. While China is making leaps and strides, understanding cryptocurrency, understanding payment processes, and they're having their rules and regulations, and they're doing this all very, very quick. And whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is they're moving extremely fast, while we over here in America are moving extremely slow. And I'm telling you, in this case, we can really get behind in the cryptocurrency race. Well, we're already behind in that, but we're already behind in regulations. We're already behind with our citizens even understanding what cryptocurrency is. Half of the people think it's a scam. We're already behind when it comes to education. It's not looking good for us. I'm just throwing that out there. And now we have a lot of other countries out there that's trying to get away from the US dollar. So you have to, please people, I'm telling you guys, citizens, regulators, whoever's in municipalities, whoever's listening, whoever's hearing my voice, please, you need to pay attention to exactly what's going on. If President of the United States is listening, you need to be paying attention of exactly what's going on. Maybe stop trying to tax so many people and start really trying to understand how we can really raise some money and be very effective and raising funds so that we can pay for whatever stimulus or whatever the government is doing. But I guess I need to stay out of that. Thailand residents required to verify KYC in person for crypto exchange sign up. So now I guess over in Thailand, when you want to go into go in and create a crypto exchange account, you're going to need to come in person. So, hey, hacker infiltrate Spartan protocol pools. With losses worth $30 million. So look, you guys, please, you got to be careful when you're putting money in the crypto. You have to be very careful on exactly what you're doing. Okay. Make sure that you have a good exchange, maybe a reputable exchange. Now, as far as the market is concerned, we're looking at $2.2 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 46.5%. Ethereum dominance is at 17%. Bitcoin is hovering around $55,000 to $56,000. We do have some top gainers here. Waves at the time of this video is up 30%, up 50% for the week. Flow is up 12%, up 16% for the week. OMG is up 10%, up 19% for the week. Ethereum Class is up 18%, up 62.7% for the week. And yes, people, I do know that it's Ethereum Classic. I just like to say it because, well, it's just funny that way. All right, so there's that. That's you guys' crypto news. If you want to go ahead and leave the video, I want you guys to be, please stay safe out there. Do your own research, the whole spill. Now, let's talk about Holochain. And this, on the second half of this, I kind of want to talk about Holochain and really let you guys know how I feel about what's going on. So I did watch the video. I watched it twice. I'm probably going to watch it 3 times just to make sure, because I could say something here and then I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, I forgot she said that. So anyway, but here's some of my quick thoughts on that. First and foremost, I want to tell you guys, I really appreciate the questions that you guys brought up, especially you, Big Black Crypto. I really do appreciate the questions that you had. I think it really helps us out. I do think there's some disparity between understanding exactly what's going on when it comes to marketing. Everyone had a lot of marketing questions on there. At least that's what the guy said. And first and foremost, Miss Mary Camacho, I do commend her for apologizing to, especially us hollers, you know, for saying, you know, what hollers, you know, we're getting on them about lack of marketing. I don't think we're getting on to Holochain about lack of marketing. I do think that we're getting onto them, or at least some of us hodlers have gotten onto them, including me. I'm going to include myself into this, in which we're kind of frustrated that more people don't know about Holochain. Like, how do people not know about Holochain? So I do like the videos that have come out by Paul Dow. So those are things that's going to help with that. And obviously there's a lot that we don't know that's happening behind the scenes that maybe they can't talk about. So it's always easy to get frustrated when you don't know what's going on. It looks like nothing's happening, but there's a lot of things that's happening in the background. So I do want to commend Ms. Mary Camacho, not that she needs my commitment or whatever, but I do want to commend and thank her for at least apologizing. She did get a little frustrated with that tweet. And actually, personally, I like that. That tells me that she's interested in what we have to say, and that what we say does reach her. You know what I'm saying? What people say does reach her. She is a human being, and I really do. I like that about Holochain in general. So now, all right, enough of that. Now let's get into the whole hot token. There was a hot token question that was about. There was a lot of, I guess someone asked about there's a lot of tokens, and is there going to be a burn? Now I want you guys to focus on, not just focus on what she said, but really focus on what she did not say. Because in the beginning, she did preface by saying, yeah, there's a lot of people out there, they want immediate their tokens. Usually the people who are asking for a coin burn, they're trying to up their profits immediately and different things like that. Here's what she did not say. She did not say that there was not going to be a token burn. She did not say we're not burning tokens. She did not say that. That is a question in which, and they've kind of hinted at this in the past, they don't really know exactly what they're going to do. So everyone, but I need you guys to understand what's happening here. You have to understand that they're doing two things at once. One, they're planning, and first off, I should say this: they do understand that in that sentence, Miss Mary stated that she understands that there's a lot of tokens in circulation, right? She did mention that throughout the video that they want to reward those who have been with Holochain or hot tokens. She called, look, when she says the word stakeholders, that tells me a lot. That tells me that you care. You use the word, the people who have bought the hot token or the holoports, and you use the term stakeholders. That tells me that she is paying attention to exactly what's going on. So what's also for that's first. That's the first thing I want you guys to understand. The second thing I want you guys to understand is the fact that there's a lot of so Holo Fuel needs to get started, right? So in order for Holo Fuel to get started, people have to get Holo Fuel. So they're doing a one-to-one exchange, and there's a lot of tokens for Holo Fuel. Well, what's going to happen is they're going to exchange that Holo Fuel into the hot token, right? The hot token into the Holo Fuel, and then that's going to be it. It's going to go into a reserve account. Hot is going to be the reserve currency. She also stated, I want you guys to go back and look at, she also stated it's going to be it's going to be a learning curve. It's going to be a little bit difficult for exchanges, and this is what I mentioned to before. I did say this before. It's going to be difficult for exchanges. They're not immediately going to say, oh wow, you have the Holo Fuel is out. We're going to just go ahead and then slap it right there, right on our exchange. That's not what's going to happen, people. This is going to take some time, and we're in the very, very beginning. So even in the beginning, I believe that people are going to be earning Holo Fuel. Hosts are going to be earning Holo Fuel, and they're going to exchange it into the hot token. Why? Because they want to get paid. They don't want to wait. They'll have 3 months of this, because even in testing, I believe it, while it's in beta and while it's testing, people are going to be getting paid in Holo Fuel. They're going to start wanting to make money. And let me tell you guys, I do see I do see in that video, that in that interview, that I can see it, that she really do care about people who invested in the holoports, because she's understanding that these people have had holoports. She even stated these people have had holoports for a long time now, and they've not been able to do anything with it. So we have to be patient. You have to understand. Many of us have to understand, including myself. We have to understand that we are super duper early into this project. Like, we are really early into this project. And here's the kicker. Here's the thing that's really crazy, is the fact that we're in the hot token, I should say, is in the top 60? I think it's like 55 or something like that. 56 has been going like sideways for like the last, I don't know, umpteenth days, but it's been going sideways, but it rose dramatically, right? So it rose dramatically, it's been going sideways, and it's like in the top 100, and it hasn't even gotten started yet. So I will say that I'm really excited about the project. I will say that I've heard, you guys listen to interviews, you have to hear and you have to understand what they are not saying, not necessarily everything that they are saying. Obviously, you want to pay attention to what they're saying as well. So I want you guys to understand that there's that everything is twofold when it comes to understanding and listening to what someone's saying. Someone is telling you what they want you to hear, and then they are telling you how they feel as well, not only through their body language, but also by what they are not saying. So these are things that you have to understand. Obviously, during the interview, she could not, make statements, blanket statements and different things like that. Now, the other person, I really like that one question about will hot and hollow fuel be paired together into an exchange. Now, that was a tricky question. The reason why I said it's a tricky, that was a sneaky question. I don't know if it was Big Black Crypto or whoever it was, but that was a sneaky question. So please understand, you guys, that I like her response. I like the entire interview, period. I really do. But I also understand that when it comes to marketing, and I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the disparity, because I did get sidetracked there. And there's a disparity when it comes to marketing, right? Understanding marketing, excuse me. There's a big, huge gap there. So on the one side, we have those who are hodlers, right? We want more and more people to know about the hot token, about Holochain, about Holo Fuel, about everything else in between. We still have YouTubers out there that are talking about the hot token and how in the next 10 years it may become relevant or anything like that. They have no idea about Holo Fuel. They don't know about Holochain. They call Holochain a cryptocurrency project. They call Holochain it's on a blockchain. Like it's just there's just so much confusion out there, and I get it. There's right now the market is saturated. The whole digital asset market, this all saturated with a bunch of crazy stuff out there. And by the way, I did look up SafeMoon. I'm not going to talk about it, so I'm letting you guys know right now. I did look it up. I did research it. Not my thing. Not going to talk about it. Okay, not my thing. All right, now moving on. So the other side of marketing is we have those people who are just coming in. They have no idea what's going on, and they believe that this coin should be shilled, kind of like what Vladimir Buterin does, and Charles Hoskinson, and all of these Garlinghouse. All these guys, they talk about the coins and different things like that, and they're like, "Wow, man, it should, it's this, and it can run fast, and it's Ethereum 2.0, and Cardano's gonna take over Africa and the whole continent of Africa and everything else in between, and like they're gonna change the world and everything else in between." Like, that's wonderful, that's great. Don't get me wrong. What they're doing is awesome, and what they're doing is next level stuff. But what we have to understand is that what the Holo organization is doing, Holochain is going to be something in which everybody can partake in, whereas in blockchain, only a few people can partake in it. So this is a whole nother level. So that's another thing. What I mean by we are extremely, extremely, extremely early into this project. And so I just want many of you guys to understand, please be patient. as far as investments are concerned, this is one of those things to where I've always stated that the hot token itself is a long-term hold, in which it is. So please be patient on that. Now, there was something else, something big. Mary, what did she say? She said, Holochain, I believe she said, runs faster. She didn't say may, could, will, might. She said runs faster, or is 100 times faster, or 1,000 times, or hundreds of thousand times faster than any blockchain out there. People, this is why I tell you guys to invest in technology. This is why I tell you, hey, I'm paying attention to exactly what they can do. And this is why I always tell you, hey, this is why I put videos out about distributed ledger technology, blockchain 101, explaining the difference between the digital, the different DLTs out there. This is why I do that, because I need you to understand that when you're investing in something, especially when you're a beginner investor, I'm not a professional advisor, I'm not a professional anything, but when you're investing in something, you guys have to understand. I need to look at my time here. I apologize. I know I've been going on for forever here. I don't even know what the time limit is, but you know what? I'm just gonna shoot from the hip. I'm almost done in a way. But anyway, you have to invest in technology. That's what it's all about. So if you're not investing in technology, I don't know what. Yes, you can invest in a whole lot of other things, but when it comes to technology, you need to find the latest, the greatest. And then also, Rob Paul, he had an interview. Not an interview, but he's always making statements and doing different things. And one of the things that he stated, I don't even know if I said his name right, but one of the things that he stated, because I always watch Real Vision, I always watch a lot of, I'm all over the place. And he said, look, when you're investing in something, and even, who was it? He said, what's the big guy, old guy with the glasses? I can't remember his name. I have books on him, and I just got a brain fart right now. But anyway, when he invested, he said, I think there was a statement, and you guys can look this up, where he stated, the person who diversifies their portfolio are the ones who have no idea what they're doing. And yes, you can be conservative and diversify your portfolio, but if you want to make money, if you want to go far, and this is his statements, not mine. I'm not a professional advisor. I'm not rich. I'm not any of that. I'm just a regular guy who's just a little bit slightly educated. But if you want to get to the next level, if you want to create generational wealth, you got to get in early. You have to get in early, and you have to be patient, and you have to wait. Okay. Now, as far as I know, Rob Paul I don't think he understands or know anything about Holochain. I think he holds Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a little bit of Cardano and some other stuff. But I'm pretty sure that he doesn't hold on to Holochain. But yeah, so I want to let you guys know right now that there are different ways to invest, but when it comes to the hot token, when it comes to Holochain, when it comes to Holofuel, when it comes to Holo, when it comes to all of these things, you have to realize right now you are super duper early. If you're watching this video and you've made it this far, you understand that you are super duper early in what's happening right now. So be patient, hang in there, be strong, survive, right? That's what we have to do. We have to survive until we reach the destination and where we're going. I don't have a lot of hot tokens, but guess what? I'm going to hold on to it, and hopefully it'll take off. Not hopefully it'll take off, it will, but hopefully I can survive. That's what I meant to say. Hopefully I can survive by the time it takes off, which if you guys haven't seen already, I do have my video on where I think I have a prediction of the hot token and where I think it's going to go, and obviously that depends on certain things. So anyway, I've definitely been talking fast. I really do appreciate you guys being patient with me again with these videos and different things like that. We'll see how this mic works. Hopefully you guys can give me some feedback, but I know this video was like super duper long compared to my usual videos, which are considerably long anyway. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Please, 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 as I always say, do your own research, do your own research, do your own research. And last but not least, you guys, above all else, stay safe. All right.